Let's be honest, you know you need to read more, but you just can't find the motivation. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 3 ways to help you read more. From me, I want to share my own experience that I was a book hater. I didn't even read a single book in a year in few years, but now I'm reading 4 books a month. So in today's video, I really want to share with you the 3 ways that I use to read more. But before I start, why do you think reading is important? You see, Bill Gates, he reads at least 1 hour every day before he sleep. And Warren Buffett, he reads at least 500 pages every single day. Why do they want to do that? It's because by reading, you're really leveraging the time of others. Because that is what happens when you read. When you read, you're actually gaining the knowledge that someone may have figured it out for 20 or 30 years, and you just, by reading book, you can just gain the knowledge instantly without reinventing the wheel to figure out all those things by yourself. So reading is really important. So today I'm going to share with you the 3 ways that I use to help me to read more on a daily basis so that it can help you to gain more knowledge and at the same time to really improve and develop yourself. So without further ado, let's go to the first point. The first way that can help you to read more is to find the topic that you're interested in. Because you see, in my past, I really hate to read. I just didn't enjoy sitting there and then just grab a book and then start reading. But what I found is, when I found the topic that I was interested in, especially for self-development books, I found I was really interested in self-development, and I just started to fall in love with reading those books because I just want to improve myself. So the first point is to really find the books that you're interested in. In my past, when in my school, my teachers always asked me to do those book reports. You have to read 1 book a month, right? But what happened is I was quite creative at that time. Is I literally just I grab a book. After I grab the book, I just read the cover, I read the back of it, and I read the content of what it's about. What I did was actually make up a story for the book, because I was always reading fiction books, but I didn't enjoy reading fiction. So at that time, I was just like, okay, I can make up the story and my teachers, they won't notice, maybe. And so at that time, I just make up the story of myself, and then I just finish the book report by creating the stories by myself, right? Just use my creativity to, make up the story. So that time I was really hate to read. I've never able to finish a book. So, but after I found the topic, the books that I am interested in, especially in self-development, is I found I can literally just spend a whole hour just sitting there and to read, to gain the knowledge, because I found it is a topic that I'm interested in, and it can motivate me to really finish the book. And so that's the first way that you can read more, is to find the topic that you're interested in. A lot of time we didn't do things because we just don't find it's compelling enough to do it. So once you find the topic that you're interested in, you find you just being compelled, being pushed to read the books, then you can't read more. So that's the first way. And the second point is to block your time. You see, a lot of people, they say, oh, I just didn't have the time to read. I was so busy with my schoolwork, I'm busy with my job, I was busy with my family. But let me ask you, how did Bill Gates, billionaire, he could spend time to read? Is they use what called the time blocking. You have to block a certain time for you to do a specific thing. So reading, as it's really important, it's really important for you to really block your time so that you can just spend an hour of your day, every single day, to spend an hour to just reading. Because you see, when you just push yourself into a time frame that you just commit to do this one thing, just reading, no distraction, no social media, no cell phones, you find you could read more So that's the second way. It's really block time. For example, you can just take 30 minutes every day to just spend time reading. So by so doing, you don't find excuses for yourself that you don't have the time. Because once you just set a time frame every single day, just that time, for example 7 to 7:30, you just spend it for reading, you will find you read more because you just go to read, right? You don't procrastinate, you don't find excuses. So that's the second way, is to really block your time. And that can really help a lot if you didn't like to read. It can really help you to become more interested in reading, because once you read more, you really set time on reading more, you just get compelled by what you can learn from those books. And that is what I did. At the beginning, I just hated to read, but I just forced myself at that specific time frame, I just go to read. Okay, because I know the importance of reading. So once I do it every single day, the consistency, it can build up my momentum and can really build up my interest on reading. So that's why I can read 4 books a month, almost 1 book each week. So you have to block your time. And the final way to read more is like cheating, but it's still a way for you to read more, is to listen to audible book. Because a lot of time we will like walk, we will travel, we will go onto a bus, but a lot of time we find those time just wasted, right? So one of the way that you don't waste that time, those inefficient time, is to really spend time on listening to audiobook. Because once you're walking or you're riding, do whatever, the things that didn't require a lot of mental effort, you can just grab your headphones and then you plug in your ears and then you start to listen to those audiobook. Because there's research show that by listening, hearing, and it has the same comprehension with your reading, with looking at those words. So they actually work in the same way, because when you're reading, your eyes, you see those words and then you interpret by, send to your mind, to nerve system, and then you interpret the meaning of what they mean. But it's the same with hearing. So when you hear the words, and then your mind actually work in the same way, that when you hear the words, you will connect them together and interpret the meaning. What do they mean? And what do they mean? Okay. So that's the final point to help you to read more. Because what I found, every time for the 4 books a month, I actually read at least 1 audiobook. And because I have a lot of time, I need to walk, I need to go onto a bus, so I just use those time to listen to audiobooks, so I can make the best use of my time. And I didn't there's no excuses of I can't find the time, because when the time was walking, those time you just wasted. So why don't you just grab your headphones and listen to audiobooks, and to really immerse yourself into a world of knowledge and information, so that you can really gain more knowledge and at the same time develop yourself. So that's the 3 ways to help you read more, and how I, a book hater, reads almost no book a year. I cannot even finish a book a year, but now I'm reading 4 books a month. So I hope this video can really help you to read more, so that you can gain more knowledge and just develop yourself. So if you enjoyed this video, please share this video to your friends or families who struggle with reading more. And at the same time, if you like this video, remember to click the like button and subscribe my channel. Also remember to check out the actionable worksheet on my website to help you to take action and get massive results. As always, if you want to change the world, then be the change. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.